So it seems like this is a really long process, but one of the more interesting things about the litigation process that I wanted you to speak more on is mediation and exactly the goals of what you want to happen and how it's actually run, because it's a pretty complicated thing.
Yeah, so mediation, it's essentially what I just said in its purest form. It's a third party third party attorney is given the task of essentially getting the parties to come to an agreement as far as what a fair settlement is, a settlement that both parties could live with and just move on from the matter, um, that the plaintiff can feel is compensating them for their injuries, property damage, um, just emotional harms, etc., whatever the case may be. And on the other side, having, facilitating an agreement where the defendant and the attorneys representing the defendant are agreeable to offering a certain amount to, end the case basically, and something that they would be okay with. And generally speaking, mediation is approached by mediators in a facilitative state of mind rather than a more judgmental, like almost taking the role of a judge, saying to one side or the other, hey, the other side's, I mean, they probably have a stronger case than you, so you need to, cave a little bit. Most of the time, it's more facilitative than that.
How do they try to stay impartial when it comes to not taking a side but trying to be fair?
So usually they don't take a side. They just try to explain to the other side where the opposing side is coming from, generally speaking. So if the defense thinks that the amount that they're offering is fair and the mediator tends to agree, then the mediator will speak to the client and speak, to us all at the same time and just say, understand that you've been hurt, understand that this has affected your life tremendously in most cases, but it might not be what you want, but it's something that is, generally speaking, enough to live with and enough to just put this case in the past and make you whole to the point where it's possible. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't force insurance companies, corporations, etc., to pay more than they want to, but you can present your argument as best as you can, provide concrete evidence to back up everything that you're stating, and a mediator will help you out generally to convince the other side, corporation, insurance company, individual defendant, etc., that it's fair.